Zambia's 60th independence, combined with the centenary celebrations of our founding father, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. Your presence here today
Major General to come and address us.
Your Excellency, Major General Jedan, the Chairman of UPA, Your Excellencies, Ambassadors of your respective countries accredited to Egypt, the Executive Committee of the Zambian community, esteemed organizations and captains of industry, members of the press, may I also recognize my dear wife Sally, otherwise I may not be allowed to be at home this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the diplomats, the executive of the Zambian community in Egypt, Jubilee, 60 years, a significant milestone in our nation's journey. This year's theme is titled 60 Years Strong, Honoring Our Heritage, Embracing Our Future, which that has shaped our identity as a people and the collective vision we hold for a promising, prosperous future. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it would be remiss to talk about the history of Zambia without mentioning Egypt, Zambia, Egypt, without it before. The bilateral ties between our two countries have continued to grow from strength to strength, demonstrated by His Excellency, President of the June 2023, under the auspices of Comesa Summit. The Zambian new President, His Excellency Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, continues to applaud the impressive economic development achieved by Egypt. These sectors not only highlight Egypt's commitment to economic growth, but also demonstrate innovative approaches that can benefit the entire region. As we look to strengthen our bilateral ties further, Zambia is eager to learn from Egypt's experiences and private sector partnerships. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, in an effort by our two countries to reinforce the commitment, hopes for the expedited convening of the Egyptian-Zambian Joint Committee, accenting the importance of thorough preparations to ensure bilateral relations across several key sectors, including infrastructure, energy, agriculture, manufacturing, pharmaceutical industries, medical supplies, and education. The guest, as it coincides with the centenary celebrations of our founding father, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. For this reason, you will bear with me, the guest of honor and excellencies, that I will speak a little longer today to just give a historical aspect of this great man. Dr. Kenneth Kaunda holds a monumental place in Zambia's history, serving as the country's first role in 1964, which established him as a symbol of national pride and unity. His vision for a free and independent Zambia resonated with the mid-20th century. Under President Gamal Abdel Nasser, Egypt provided political and logistical support to various liberation movements. The relationship between Zambia and Egypt was grounded in the shared anti-colonial sentiments and the vision of a united Africa. Both Egypt and Zambia were instrumental advocates to founding members of the non-aligned development in Africa. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as members of the Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa, COMESA, with Zambia currently holding presidents in succession to Egypt, we have been doing business together. COMESA is the setting Continental Free Trade Agreement. The alignment reinforced our two countries' diplomatic relations and cooperative efforts in promoting peace and security in Africa. As members of COMESA, with Zambia currently holding the president's succession into Egypt, both countries have worked towards regional economic integration, trade cooperation and development in
Your Excellency, Mr. General, the Head Zidane, Chairman of the UPA, Egypt, Your Excellency, Ambassador Labaran, Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished guests, and I would like to especially recognize Ambassador Yasser, the Ambassador Designate of the Arab Republic of Egypt to Zambia. Distinguished occasion of the commemoration of the 60th anniversary of Zambia's independence, and also the commemoration of the 100th or centenary commemoration of one of the greatest African leaders, President Kenneth Kaunda. This year's commemoration, immediately following the independence of Zambia in 1964. Since then, and especially under the able guidance of their Excellency President Chileno and President El-Sisi, the relations between our two countries have witnessed a true transformation. In June 2023, on the occasion of the COMESA Summit, as His Excellency Ambassador Rubaya just mentioned and noted in his very eloquent speech. The relations between our countries have taken significant strides in key areas, as also mentioned by Ambassador Rubaya, primarily and first and foremost in pharmaceuticals, of the areas that are witnessing significant transformation in our bilateral relations. We are also partnering on many programs of technical capacity development, education, and defense. We have just witnessed and listened to one of the main features of our relations. We are working for our two people. We are transforming together. And the future holds much, much more for our partnership as a major partner in the southern part of Africa and in the SADC region. And indeed, Zambia has demonstrated in recent years ability to transform politically. Zambia is being cited in Egyptian circles and all throughout Africa as one of the emerging tigers of African economies. And hence, it is only natural that from the northern tip of the country, of the continent, to the southern tip of the continent, by the late President Kenneth Kaunda. I have a picture of President Kaunda posted outside my office that I see every day when I walk to my office. And it's only natural for someone in my position as assistant minister.
Cheers!
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 To our two presidents, His Excellency Abdel Hay of the Arab Republic of Egypt and His Excellency Mr. Hakainde of the Republic of Zambia, to their good health and continued wisdom for God and Allah to continue blessing them in their duties. Cheers! 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 And now, to the founding father of our nation, Zambia, Your Excellency. You can give a few people that may, you see, this is apple juice. But even ourselves, we should pray that we should try to reach 100 years and more. Cheers! Cheers! Cheers!
Cheers!
Thank you very much. One nation, one people. But during his time, he would say, one is Zambia,
One nation.
one nation.
I've been blessed by His Excellency.